Whatever merit I have gathered through prostrations, offerings, confession, rejoicing, beseeching, and praying, for the sake of the enlightenment of all sentient beings, all this I dedicate. Stand long to Sublime, Please turn the wheel of the Dharma, of the two vehicles and their combination, according to the dispositions and likewise the mental capacities of sentient beings. Good morning, everybody. I'm sure you have the copy. Its number is 433. It's instructions on cultivating love and compassion on the practice of Sutra and Mantra. Do you have that copy? Have that copy? The instruction. Just look at.
But I don't know that we have what we're talking about, but here you
No,
have these.
no, just for you.
Okay, yes.
Yeah, just
I have two.
look. I have that. You have? Anybody has that?
Yeah.
The instruction on cultivating love and compassion and on the practice of Sutra and Mantra. You don't have that. Okay. No, not there. Not there. Or do you have this cup? Just look at here. How to practice relative and ultimate Bodhichitta. Do you have the copy of that?
The two copies are made, at least here.
There are more others. I saw there. Yeah.
So they'll come later.
They're coming. Okay, wonderful. So in that case, last time when I was here, we went through the ceremony of the taking the Bodhisattva vow. So I thought to reinforce of that practice more, which are so relevant in these days.
when I went to different places, that a lot of people have angers, fears. So how to deal with these difficulties? So for those, these teachings are very concise, direct. For us these days, they are not so long, complicated, but very short, and we can use it in our daily life. So this, first, please be here, relax yourself, physically, mentally, just relax. And the past is past, it's gone, it's not here. Of course, yesterday, last week, last month, it's all gone. Even this morning, we enter into this room, that also gone. Now we're here, just this moment. We're thinking about the past, what we did, what went wrong, what all about. We're thinking. But in reality, this all are gone. Now we're here, in this very moment. And also we're thinking about the future. What should I do? What will happen? A lot of these things we're thinking about. But still is not yet here. We're at this moment. So this moment is very transitory nature. Just momentary nature. See. So just this moment, just relax. And then, first you see, visualize Buddha in front of you. The Buddha not just as a picture, not just as a statue, but the Buddha inseparable of the appearance and compassion. No, inseparable of, yes, of course, compassion, inseparable of the appearance and emptiness, embodiment of compassion, Bodhichitta, love, the wisdom, like a rainbow, nature. And then you meditate all the Buddhas of the past, present, future. Great Bodhisattvas are surrounded to that Buddha Shakyamuni. So then we just breathe in all the Buddha's love, loving kindness through the white light. Breathe in through the nostril, and then it just, your whole body filled with this love, loving kindness. And all this, your mind is also become the nature of the loving kindness. All the different types of mental afflictions totally disappeared. And just you meditate, you are being in this nature of the loving kindness. So when you breathe out, all our mental afflictions, delusions, just breathe out. So you left nothing but only loving kindness. So with this meditation, please breathe in fully. Exhale. Please inhale fully. Exhale. Inhale fully. Exhale. So that being as a nature of the loving kindness, your mind just feels total peace and all pervading, uncontrived nature, unconfined nature like the vast space, no limitation. Just meditate on this. Just relax. Having done this meditation this way, you see all things in the life are like a dream. They come and go. Sometimes we go through difficult times, sometimes very peaceful time. Sometimes you like, sometimes you don't like. Sometimes you feel good, sometimes you don't feel good. Oh, this is just, they come and go. They don't stay permanently. See? Everything is like a dream, like a cloud. But the mind as it is never changes. And your mind is as the like space, unconfined nature, vastness. That never changes. We just need the recognition. Recognize that nature as it is. No matter different thoughts, they're just traffic of all the thoughts in the mind comes one after another. They all come and go. They don't stay anywhere. But the mind as it is never changes. That's your own nature. See? So with that mind, if you are imbued with the loving kindness, then your mind that as it is ornamented by the loving kindness, and mind becomes so peaceful. That peace is come from nowhere. As long as you can meditate on this, as long as you can remind yourself with this, it's just there. So just meditate on that. And there's no any fear. There's nothing to lose to be feared. You just need to remind this in every life, every day, in the morning, at noon, in the evening. When you wake up in the morning, you just remind this. At noon, you remind this. When you go to bed, you remind this. Just meditate on this. This is the Buddha's mind. Buddha has discovered this. So he taught this for us. So the cause we should understand. To understand first, we need a wisdom to this. Then we need interest, devotion to this, and we meditate. Then when we have established our mind in that state, then loving kindness pervades to all sentient beings who are suffering, who don't have this kind of peace. This is not a Buddhism. This is the reality, nature that we need to discover by ourselves what we have. And so this is the practice of loving kindness first. After this, we will practice the compassion. Okay? Compassion means it's a mental attitude. Those who are suffering, in the suffering, and those who are engaging in the cause of suffering, those who are involved with the cause of suffering, all those you wish, they are free from suffering. They are free from suffering itself. They are free from the suffering of cause. When we suffer ourselves, physically, mentally, how much we want to free from this kind of suffering. We cannot tolerate our suffering, physically, mentally. We try everything to free from the suffering. When there's a lot of pain, we take the painkiller. When we get something, we go to doctor to ask to help. So all are equal to every sentient beings. Those who are rich, those who are poor, those who are educated, those who are not educated, those who are high, those who are low. In this field, we are all equal. Those who are believers, those who don't believe, even the animals, insects, birds, fish, we all are equal. Equal in the sense of desire to free from suffering. So meditate on this. As you know, this I'm just saying this just to reflect, refresh. You have received this kind of instruction many times, 100 times. But we need to reflect again and again, remind ourselves. Now that Buddha in front of you and all the Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, great masters who are enlightened, when we breathe in their compassion through the red light. Just breathe in the red light of their compassion, nature of the compassion into us. And meditate all our body and mind are totally become inseparable of this compassion. When you breathe out all our delusion, our mental suffering, physical suffering, and cause of suffering. So we do this first meditation, breathing in. So please breathe in fully. exhale. Inhale fully. Exhale. Once more, please inhale fully. And exhale. Through this, release all stress. So, physically, mentally, just relax as it is. So the compassion pervades your entire universe. No any prejudice, no discrimination. Oh, just meditate this way, relax this way. Meditate means being that nature, your whole being in the nature of this compassion. You wish everybody free from all the types of suffering. Especially in the world, there who are creating all the cause of suffering. They are so deluded. Instead of being angry, just develop such a compassion to those. They are suffering. They themselves are suffering so much. They don't know, they don't have the wisdom how to bring real kind of peace and happiness. They don't know how to create to free from the suffering. Just meditate. If you're suffering, just say, my suffering be sufficient enough to purify all the suffering of the sentient beings. Those individuals who are creating cause of suffering, my suffering is enough to purify their delusions, their negative thoughts, their hatred, their desire, attachment. You just meditate. Okay. What copy you have? No. No, not this one.
This is the dedication.
The dedication. Okay. Sure. That we'll do tomorrow. Okay. Okay, anyhow, I will read from here as soon as when the copy available so you can understand,
Okay.
We have Zoom, some people from Zoom?
Many,
Many,
at least 10.
10. This no. This I don't need this.
Oh, okay.
I thought you have other copies.
Anne's husband went out to make
Okay,
copies
that's-
of those that
that's
you need the
wonderful.
copies of. That's where they are.
That's great. So that's very good. So I will read from here, which is a copy, okay, and then these are teachings. There's some selected teachings written by Gyaltshen, and they are translated into English. It's called Urban Dharma Center in North Carolina. It's called Drikung Dharmakaya translation team. Have done some of these translations. There's one text. Now, the title is Instructions on Cultivating Love and Compassion and on the Practice of Sutra and Mantra. So that's the title. Okay. So I'll read this. Said, having bowed at the feet of the Sublime Guru, is Gyaltshen paying homage to his teacher, Mahamudra. Okay. And the Dharma Lord, so this Mahamudra, this is the Dharma Lord, the protector of the three worlds. I will write a little about what the precious King of Dharma taught. Precious King of the Dharma taught means Mahamudra, what he taught. He taught so many, but he wrote here a little bit. He said, the precious Guru said, there are three types of love. Three types of love. Love that focus on sentient beings. Looking at the sentient beings first. Look at all the sentient beings, including your family, your children, grandchildren, your father, your mother, your sister, your brother, whatever you know. Looking at them, how much you want peace and happiness to those. Look at you. Look at your family. You want to provide all things that what they want to make them happy. They want nothing but happy. Look at this. All the sentient beings are sad. That's called practice of loving kindness, looking at the sentient beings. Everybody wants peace and happiness. And just generally you see, everyone has love. Even small insect, as last time I mentioned. Small insect who knows nothing, but they have such a love to their offspring. You see, they protect their offspring from all the dangers. Look at the bird, how the bird hatches the egg. And after the egg, when they produce the chicken, how much they take care. Even risk of their life. So that even though it's very limited love, they don't have love for everybody, but they have love to their offspring. Because of that, they survive. They are nourished. And then they grow up, see, they cannot survive under the hatred, anger. So in the world, we all just survive out of love. But they may have very limited. So here, Buddha's wisdom teaching us how to extend that kind of love to all the sentient beings. This is our own benefit. See. So when we did this meditation, when you have that kind of love, universal to all beings, and you have such great peace in yourself, and you have no fear, you see. It's very profound. We just need to relax the mind in that state instead of looking anywhere else. That's within you, in your own mind that we have. So it's a practice of loving kindness to the sentient beings. Then next said, love that focuses on phenomena. The second one, when you look at the phenomena, means all the phenomena are transitory in nature. Everything is so impermanent. Changing like a dream. Everything's like a mirage. It's our reflection all on. Look at this, Sometimes we become good friends each other. Sometimes we hate each other. Sometimes we respect each other. But within this changing, nothing is real fixed. So look at this, meditate. At the deep down, desire for peace and happiness never changes. So I will never change that what I want, peace and happiness. I always want peace and happiness. Whether I'm happy, whether I'm suffering, whether I'm getting what I want, whether I'm not getting what I want. My desire for peace and happiness never changes. So see this, Because of this, look at ourselves. This practice now. Look at everything's changing. Within this all changing. Like the bubbles, the waves, the clouds keep changing. Everyone wants peace and happiness. And creating the cause, they're trying to create the cause for peace and happiness. Sometimes if they don't know, just like a butcher, they want peace and happiness. So by being butchered, they think it's the way how to bring peace and happiness. If their life is successful, they don't know the cause of suffering. We all in the samsara. We don't have intrinsic wisdom, especially insight we don't have to see the real the cause for peace and happiness. We think making others miserable is the way to bring peace and happiness to ourselves. No. We don't know the consequences of our action. At the end, then we are the one who are the victim of the suffering. This kind of causality. Causality is the universal. It's not a Buddhist belief. It's how everything functions. There's always ups and downs because of the causality. When we have a cause to go up, we go up. When we create a cause to go down, we go down. But we don't have a wisdom to see that. So we need to imbue this wisdom to see, direct the causality nature. Everything is interdependent, interconnected. This is the most important that we have to focus on. So practice of love and compassion is not just being a nice man. How to be sincere to yourself. How to be sincere to others. Being sincere to others means sincere to yourself. It lies on the base of the wisdom to see this all the love of the phenomena. That's very profound. You need to focus on this. Everybody should know this. It's for this is the interest for everybody. You know, there's a karma, it's called individual karma, collective karma. Collective karma, family collective karma. Two people, collective karma. A group, collective karma. Then you see the village, collective karma. Then you see there's a town, collective karma. There's a city, collective karma. There's a state, collective karma. There's a country, collective karma. There's international collective karma. So karma is very complex. We have to pay attention about this. And it is infallible. That's more important. There's some chanting mantras or some chanting mantra, and they're praying, all these things. Suppose we have in your plate, you are so hungry, and then you have no food to eat, but there's a little bit you have food, which is poisonous food, and you are so hungry, and you know there's a poison. Then you pray to Buddha, oh Buddha, please transform this poison into medicine. I'm so hungry because I can't stay anymore, Please, Buddha, pray. Buddha, please gives us blessing that food transform into medicine. Please, you just pray and pray. Doesn't happen, God, please help me. Please, God, help me to transform this poison into medicine. I'm so hungry, Never happens. So if we did the bad things and then pray to Buddha, So the powerful deities, these powerful deities, the world is going in the wrong place. Can you help us to free from this? And then it's not happening. There's what's wrong with them? They have no power. I heard they have a lot of powers, but I haven't seen any power they have. Do you see that? See this causality. Buddha said, you see, Tunam Depo Chui nutritions. Tuvalam Buddha cannot wash the sin of the sentient beings by the water. Buddha cannot dispel the suffering of the sentient beings by hand. Neither the Buddha can give his realization to the sentient beings. But then what Buddha can do is to teach the reality nature. So Buddha was very sincere. What he can do, what he cannot do. So I can teach all these teachings, what's right, what's wrong. And then it's up to you whether you to follow or not follow. Even though Buddha has such a great compassion, such, he cannot bear the suffering of the sentient beings. But simply he can teach. Make sense?
Yeah, where's the food now?
Oh,
Where do we go for the food now? Where do we go for the food then?
for food.
The teaching. Okay, here's the poison. Now
Yeah.
where do I go for the food?
So now I have to try the poisonous food, just
Throw that one,
don't eat.
right?
Try to get food without poison.
It's that simple. It's painful.
That's the solution, You see?
Thank you. See.
Okay?
Okay. Okay, can I ask a question?
Yeah, go ahead.
So the poison is the world. The world is poison.
Oh,
There's a lot of poison.
mental poison, there are 3 poisons,
Right. But like the whole, my anger is my poison.
Yes,
Right.
exactly.
So, if I'm in an environment that encourages my anger, do I go away or do I learn to purify my anger? Or both?
Yes, you should purify your anger.
So, this is my teaching, this is my practice.
That's
Like
right.
just be pissed off and then learn how not to be.
That's right.
Oh, it's so good, I love it.
You see, there's a lot of work to do.
So it's not run away and find another place to go, it's be right there, right?
Yeah. So you are doing this, I'm doing that. It means you are blind, Blind following the blind. See?
Yeah, I just needed you to tell me because I know. Thank you.
So these are very important point, very simple, you see. Very simple, but very important point. Sometimes they teach you mini magical powers, this, that, It seems like, oh, this looks very impressive, But practically, then it doesn't work that way. Regarding your question, there's a story. He said once there was a country, and then this astrologer. So according to the astrologers, he told the king and all the people, this year I did all the astrologies, what is coming, what's not coming, In such month, they will have a poisonous rain. If anybody drinks that water from the rain, drink the water from the rain, you will become crazy. So therefore, you have to collect enough water to last, not to drink that water. So then everybody in the country, all the people, they try to collect water as much as they can. So then, in that certain month, rainfall. So then that lasts long for a couple months. There are some people, they could not collect enough water. So they had to drink the water from the rain. And slowly they become crazy. The king of the country, he collected enough water for him as long as needed. At the end, all the people of the country become crazy except the king. Then all the people said the king is crazy. See, the samsara is crazy enough, Make sense?
Yes.
So, like this, samsara, we all are deluded through our three poisons. The three, all the three mental poisons. The ignorance, delusion, attachment, and aversion, or attachment. Aversion, attachment, desire. These are called poison. Mental poison. So whole sentient beings in the samsara, we are under the control of these three poisons. Some are more, some are less.
Khenchen, you said there's three kinds of love for.
I'm going to tell that. Okay. Yeah. First, the second is very important. That's what I'm talking about. See. So these are all, the cause of suffering. We don't know about these three poisons in the mind. And we keep creating the cause of suffering without knowing. So we are in the place of mentally more suffering, mentally more confused, and more occupied by these three poisons. So there's a lot of fear, there's a lot of anger. Things comes and become very destructive. Individuals fight, group they fight each other, and then fight country to country. You see, some they ignite the fire. And then the fire comes, and it becomes so kind of Look at this. Especially our human mind has great power, both constructions and destruction. If we use in the best way, good way, it's called precious human life, can help us to free from samsara. And if we use the best, worst way through the delusions, then it can destroy just city to city, country to country. Have such capacity, because you can see we're making so much different weapons to destroy through the delusion. That animal cannot make that kind of weapons. Like a lions, tigers, they can make that kind of weapons. They can kill some individuals, animals, but not like we can kill. Now they're throwing missiles, drones, all this you see, the people's mind. It's called Sharap Nyomojen, it's called wisdom based on the ignorance. So ignorance doesn't mean knows nothing. Ignorance is very smart ignorance, There are some very smart, ignorant people who can create such kind of thing that unimaginable things, Same time, we can also create such a great kind of wisdom. The Buddha, one person came in the world, taught all those teachings precisely, in depth, because our mind is unfathomable. Unfathomable, What means that unfathomable?
Can't even,
Unimaginable.
Cannot bring the depth. The mind is so profound, so vast. The mind is as vast as the space. Can you imagine where's the end of the space? Can you find? Have anybody found? Not yet, isn't it? What happened to all these great scientists? They haven't found even this end of the space. There's no beginning. There's no end either. So that's why Buddha, who captured all this. So there's no beginning, there's no end. This is true. You should understand this. To achieve that, what kind of method we need? Have any?
Loving kindness, compassion. Loving kindness, compassion, bodhichitta.
Little more than that.
6 excellences.
The 3 trainings. That's the indispensable part. Shila? Everybody knows Shila? Yeah, anybody doesn't know Shila? You don't know Shila? Shila. So Shila. Second is Samadhi. These are Sanskrit, samadhi. Third is prajna. These three, there are three trainings. In Sanskrit they call Triya Shaksha. Shila means moral ethics, the ethics of morality, which means avoiding all the non-virtues and accumulating all the virtues. There's famous Buddha's one verse: avoid all the non-virtues, engage to all the virtues, thoroughly train your mind. You know these three. As we're talking about the mind, as mentioned, mind is unfathomable. First, your mind just in our daily life, the 5 precepts, just generally you see in the world, not taking life. In your life, especially human beings, so not taking life. Not taking things from others which do not belong to you. Not engaging in sexual misconduct. Physical 3. Verbally, not telling lie. Not being a divisive speech, dividing people, saying there's wrong, there's right, divisive speech. Third, not harsh words. Fourth, not idle talks. Idle chattering. So this, from the speech, and mentally, no covetousness, no malicious thoughts. No wrong view, means ignorance. So mind free from these 3, free from the speech 4, free from body 3. If you keep these 10, if you keep these 10 disciplines, your life is so peaceful, possible for yourself. Everybody will trust you. They say that person, this individual is trustworthy. Doesn't matter what religion you believe. Doesn't matter if you don't believe religion. In the society, say this person is very good. See. Have you got?
Yes.
Frank.
I was not sure if I should interrupt your talking.
Yeah, yes.
but
Now, distribute it. Show me here.
Okay. It's,
If this is right.
yes, it's two-sided.
Yeah, two sides are very good.
Yeah, yeah.
Very good. It saves,
There were 4 sheets that you gave us.
They're different. You have another one?
These are all the same.
These are the same.
Yeah.
What is the other one?
Do you have the other?
Yeah, this. What is this one?
There, it's all the same.
All same. Oh, no, I haven't got. They're all the same. Oh,
Yes, these are all the same. Did you see both sides?
that's okay now. I have to change the. Yeah, I have to change. Yes,
Sure.
please distribute.
Shall I hand them out?
Yes,
Okay.
hand them out. We can go through this. We can change. Oh, the two. I haven't read. Can you? Okay. Yeah. This This one. Yes. Yeah,
Okay,
this one.
so
There's a 433.
433 is where we're going to start.
Yes.
So that's instructions on cultivating love and compassion.
Yes, that's what I'm going through, you know. Right now I'm going through that, you see. Very good. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Frank.
Yeah. Excellent day. Perfecto. Okay. So, you know, first morality. You understand? You know all these things, but just to reminding, you know. So first it's called, there are more of course, you know, but the 5 precept, 10 precept, when you go through this, practicing this, regardless in it, you believe, non-belief, is a decent person in the society, in the family. So that's called moral. Then next, second is called samadhi, meditative concentration. Your mind is so, your mind is very calm, peaceful, relaxed. So as mentioned, when you have the 5, 10, those good discipline, it makes you very good person, yourself, peaceful, no problems, you know, in your family, in your group, in your society, you know. Everybody will praise to that person. Everybody will admire. Then that's the foundation of all the goodness. Then when your mind is peaceful, calm, then you can relax your mind, so peaceful. The agitation of the mind just dissolve into that. It's called samadhi. Relaxed mind, one-pointed, is called equipoise. When your mind is very peaceful, clear, then you see, you remember everything so precisely. You know, you will not forget. Right now we are forgetting so much because our mind becomes so busy. We have dementia because our mind is so busy. Then we forget. We worry so much. Our mind is traumatized. We forget. So when your mind is calm, peaceful, every minute, every second you know where your mind is. Calm, peaceful. See, physically relaxed, mentally clear. I met some great teacher in my life who in the 80s, their mind is so clear. Whatever they study in their life, they can just reflect easily. So that's called samadhi. Well stabilized mind, equipoise is calm. Then on the base of that, then they're called transcendent wisdom. You know what transcendent wisdom means? What does that mean?
Not yet.
Transcends the ordinary mind.
Transcendent wisdom. What's that?
Wisdom that transcends the ordinary mind.
Oh, you know, transcendent mind. supramundane mind, clear mind, When you have these three together, then all the mental delusions has no place. Your mind is so peaceful, clear. It's called precision mind. Through this three training, then we can become free from samsara. Okay? Not by praying. May I be enlightened, bless Buddha, please help me, may I free from samsara, May everybody free from samsara, please, 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 Not happen. Except if you practice this three training. That, as last time I mentioned, Siddhartha, the prince of the king, Shuddhodana, he went through 6 years hardship, still not free from samsara. And at the end, he used this three training. Okay? With this three training, then overnight, because of his determination, courage, strength, he has an indomitable courage. There's no any other choice. He went through that. And then overnight, in the morning, he attained enlightenment. Then he declares, I am fully awakened, because he knows everything. Nothing is hidden. From there, he taught all these Dharma teachings. So you just you read the histories, so many became achieved enlightenment through his teaching. Just example of Milarepa. Buddha was enlightened in India. Milarepa was in Tibet. When the Dharma is translated into other language, from Sanskrit to Tibetan, the Marpa, he did all the translations, and Milarepa received all the teachings and attained Buddhahood. See, through this three training. So because of Milarepa's enlightenment, then you see, all, regardless of any lineage, they follow Milarepa. Everybody praises Milarepa. No one says Milarepa was wrong. No. So this all causalities, knowing all these causes and conditions, we have to know that is very important. That's called the second, what I'm talking about, the law that focus on the phenomena. And the third one is non-referential love. Now to this three training, that's what I'm talking to. Then you see everything, you realize everything is, you have heard of everything is emptiness. We are not making empty, but how there functions within the emptiness. So non-referential love. It's like the moon's reflection in the lake. The reflection of the moon in the lake is so clear. But if you ask, if that's the moon, nobody will say it's the moon. is moon's reflection. It is all a reflection of our mind. Right now, I perceive this is real temple. It's not my reflection, but this is real temple. I can touch it, I can smell it, I can see it, I can hear the sound. No? But those who are enlightened will see, you see, this all collection of atoms, dust particles. Nothing is real. Even modern quantum physics science, they said, isn't it? See, through their machine, through their analysis, they prove there's no real thing. It's all just combination of many causes and conditions put together and become more gross form. But we perceive as something real. That's called our perception is very gross because due to lack of this three training. When you have this three training, then you can see because your mind is so peaceful, calm. When you read the life story of the great master in the past, for now it's legendary. We don't see anybody who has that kind of ability to show. So the people wonder, why? We can hear a lot of stories in the past, but nowadays we don't know anybody who has this ability. Because due to lack of this three training. Okay. First, look into our own mind. When you have this as mission, we meditate on this. Relax on this. Loving kindness, compassion. See how much benefit you are getting. First, First, just at least. This is how to live your day-to-day life. There's no magic. It is a practical application. This is the practice of Bodhichitta to all sentient beings. Then those who are angry at you, you can practice more loving kindness in the non-referential. They are not real. They are deluded. They have immense of suffering. They have a relentless anger, and from that the suffering is just manifesting. And you just desire so much to have them peace and happiness. So divinity to the individuals, how you can practice. So these teachings are relevant now. No. We have to share this to all others. Because everybody wants peace and happiness. And this is the only way to bring the peace and happiness, you see. It's the mind, you see. The mind is very profound. Even scientists have a hard time to understand about the mind. Because they don't have this true training. They use only machine, isn't it? All the sophisticated machines, so more sophisticated machine. If you go to there, what do you call that kind of display? What do you call that? No, it's a machine, you know. Oh, and all the cameras, all this, you know. To see the distance, to see all these things, to see the brain, you know, they're making more and more sophisticated machine to measure the brain, you know. Brain is just a piece of flesh. It's not the real mind. Mind works in the brain, it's like an office. We work in the office, isn't it? But we are not the office. We are the office manager, you know. So brain is not the mind. Mind is called consciousness. Consciousness and matter. You know matter? Brain is matter, isn't it? Is matter or what? Is it?
Brain is matter.
So brain is a matter. Mind is consciousness. They're two separate. But mind works in the brain as a measure is office. So understand that. Mind is, this will come there. It's awareness, it's called awareness, aware. When people die, brain is still there, but there's no awareness because no consciousness there. This is the one this mission is very sophisticated. You cannot see, you cannot hear, you cannot touch, there's no object to see, no color to see. That's why it's very difficult. That's why Siddhartha took so long to become Buddha. He was investigating in his whole life. No? First he was born as a prince in the kingdom of the Shuddhodana. His father was called Shuddhodana. Very successful man. He provided everything to his son. Made him such a wonderful, famous person. Building such a great kingdom, palace, arranged a beautiful wife to marry, born a child. And nowadays we can call his life was perfect. But Siddhartha was not just attached to this. He was investigating, looking at the people in the country. That some are very rich, some are very poor, some are young, very handsome, some are old, some are dying. So he was investigating all about those things. And reflecting, that's also to his own life. Right now, my father has provided me all these things what I need. It's like a garden. Everything's there what I needed. But when I get old, that person was dying. What should I do? What this will help? And how I can help those people, my country fellow members who are suffering this. I can provide some food, clothes, if they're hungry and cold. But when they're getting sick, when they're dying, how I can help? And they're suffering immensely. That's why he left the kingdom, not because of he was selfish or stupid. What's the end of the suffering, he was thinking. No. And he went other way around for 6 years without food, no clothes, hardship, you see. Sometimes you see his body's skeleton, just bone and skin. And that was also not the solution of the end of suffering. He said, now what? There are so many, I'm sure you hear, ascetic life. They punish themselves, beating themselves. Is there a solution of the suffering? That's also, we see, haven't even found that. So then, through these three, at the end, through these three training, with the middle path, eat enough, not too extreme, nearless, eternalist, not luxurious life, not so ascetic life, but enough to survive, appreciate, rejoice that, and then with the middle, with the three training, then he attained the enlightenment. That means he fully discovered his own mind, which is within him. Which is with us all. Then he says, I know everything. He has no fear to say that. Because nobody can come there and say, you don't know your mind. So fearlessly, he said, I'm fully awakened. Then he talked all those Dharma teachings as a mission. So this practice of loving kindness, we have the basic natural loving kindness. That's our capital. From that capital we capitalize, then the practice of loving kindness increase, transcend all the cause of suffering, purify, and then just make our mind more powerful. Then it can change to yourself. You can say, I'm changed. Now I'm peaceful. And you can help to others, those who are needed. What is called this? When you do this, what is it called? Contagious. Okay. Because a lot of people need this, they are not getting the message. So through these three types of loving kindness, you can do so much. They are so powerful. First, look at the service. On the service, look at the sentient beings who need peace and happiness. The second, loving kindness is how to practice to understand the causality for peace and happiness. Everything is interdependent, as I mentioned, but they are infallible. all the causalities come, whatever the cause we created, that specifically the result will manifest. It's called, what do you call that? Inexorable causality. You know that? What does that mean?
There's no mistakes.
No mistakes. Yeah.
You taught us that.
I taught
Yeah.
last time.
Many years ago.
Very good. So here. Then on that there's everything's within in the sphere of the emptiness. Emptiness doesn't mean nothing. Emptiness means nothing stands independently. Everything is based on causes and conditions, as mentioned this table. The table, the right, the left, the front, the behind, the trunk, all this, it counts all the dust particle. All this dust particle come together, then it functions the table. So there's no separation of emptiness and table's appearance. You see this, that then there's no attachment. By knowing this is called wisdom. Wisdom knows this special insight. As mentioned, not every wisdom. No, but what I said, transcendent wisdom?
Yes.
Okay, transcendent wisdom can capture the nature of this table. Then there's no attachment to the table. There's no aversion. So mind is free from these three poisons. And then your mind is nothing but only peace. Full of courage. So the loving kindness is very profound, isn't it, in this case? So this way you practice loving kindness to all sentient beings. The same goes to the compassion. Compassion focusing on the sentient beings. Compassion focusing on the phenomena. And non-referential compassion. Yes. So Bodhisattva has no fear to go to hell realm to help sentient beings because of the wisdom. Those who are ignorant, stupid sentient beings in the hell realm, how do you call it, animal? They are suffering so much. Helplessly they are suffering. And great Bodhisattvas, they go there to help those without fear, without attachment. So we all practitioners, we should inspire this, meditate, practice this every day in your life. Then you will appreciate yourself. So there are three things: hearing, contemplation, meditation practice. Contemplation is your understanding. Yes, you say, I understood. Okay, it makes sense. I'm fully convinced. But if you don't practice, it doesn't help. You know how to make a beautiful dish. No? Such a delicious food you can make. I can create because I learned, I understood, you know. But if you don't eat, what's for? So it's like the eating, it's practicing. You practice, and you get the benefit. You appreciate, rejoice. We always try to find out something solution, what should I can do, but we don't practice, you know. And you say, oh, you said so beautifully, oh, I liked it, thank you so much, I'm grateful, you know, it's so beautiful. But you don't practice, then what?
So, Khenchen, I'm not sure that I'm understanding fully the three loves and
Yeah.
how to apply.
That is going deeper and deeper, you see.
Right, so the first one. Yeah.
First one is you know everybody wants peace and happiness, and you just wish it.
And the second one.
The second one, so have peace and happiness depends what?
The
To experience.
causes of
You have
suffering.
to create the cause.
Okay, causes of suffering and causes of happiness.
You know?
Yes, okay,
The
that's
causes,
two.
you know? And then that you see that just causes, not just cause. It depends on many situations, so many causes, conditions. You know? Understand all those details.
Yes.
You can go for so.
All of the karma.
You know, and having understood that, then you see everything's just a manifestation. Then it's just like a reflection of the moon.
And that's three.
That's the third one. It's called non-referential, you know. And there's nothing to attach to. There's nothing to hate. Everything's just a reflection. Like a mirage. So that's what, it's not the Dharma is profound, but its mind is profound. This is all your mental reaction. How you can make your mind, how much you can work with your mind.
So you said the prayers they can't do it. So really, when we pray, the
Yes.
only real prayer is I'm just reminding myself what I need to do to get there, because they can't help it.
That's
It's all on
right.
me.
Prayers are aspiration.
It's me talking to myself in
Yeah.
the way that I need to hear it,
Yeah, you pray, of course.
right? I mean, but that's what the prayer is, because the Buddha can't help me.
Yes,
Jesus can't. They can
That's
just.
right.
But even if I say, please help me to know the teachings,
That's right.
that's me saying,
Yes.
okay, show up for Khenchen's teaching today,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
It's not like it falls from the
Yeah.
sky and that happens.
Yes, you
But
know.
sometimes it seems like that.
Says, please help me to practice.
Basically, that's every prayer.
I want to practice.
Let me be better.
Yeah,
Whatever I'm talking to, I'm talking to myself.
yeah.
Okay? Good.
Very good, isn't it?
Yeah, I better be nicer to myself.
Yes.
Because new conversations going on there. Thank you very much.
Very good, you know. And they say, oh, you are so sublime, thank you so much, all those wonderful teachings. I enjoy. I'm blessed. Any discussions you need? Yes.
On Zoom, they're wondering what is the title of the book?
First of all, the title of the book is called A Concise Collection of Drikung Kyobpa's Key Instructions Set.
Thank you.
Okay.
So does one practice sort of flowing through all three in a day, one could practice all three in it, where you start out thinking about sentient beings and then you start out thinking about the causalities and then you rest in recognition of the phenomena that comes and goes.
Yeah.
Would that be correct?
Yeah, you can practice, When you see the people out there, they all want peace and happiness, I wish they all have peace and happiness. I don't have to know who they are, but they'll just know when you go to the airport, when you go to the supermarket, big gatherings, wherever So they all want peace and happiness. The airport people become so busy, running here and there. They're running, they're chasing their happiness, See, we just appreciate, rejoice. May they have all the peace and happiness. And then while they are creating some good things, they become very friendly, they say, oh, wonderful who you are. There's a cause for peace and happiness. Wonderful. Even people you don't like, who are such crazy people, even they're doing something good, we just rejoice. Literally being jealous or having hatred. Even they have such a bad mind, but still they have some good things. I rejoice, it becomes a cause for peace and happiness. Rejoice. And everything depends on the causes and condition. And I wish they do better. They can purify their mind. I wish they have all the peace, happiness, So just that kind of practicing in their mind. Because everything constitutes within the framework of causality. Then everything functions within the emptiness, illusory nature. Like a cloud, they come and go. So this you can do those things anywhere, anytime, Yes.
Okay, so it's crazy time right now, right?
Oh.
The politics and everything, there's
Yes.
a lot of hate being thrown out there in the world.
Yes.
So is it fair to celebrate their ignorance because it's their cause of awakening?
Yes.
Celebrate their suffering, oh good, I'm so glad you're hurting because this is going to move you into the awakening?
Yes.
This is what happening, is a big
Yes. That's usually.
popping of awareness?
Yes.
No.
What do you mean no?
I mean, to recognize the suffering that they're going to bring on themselves by their actions, that's the purpose for recognizing compassion for them.
Okay, so I can
Not that we feel good about the evil that they're doing.
good about the transformation that suffrage comes from because of the suffering, because of the hurt, because of the hate. And there's so much, you can only sit with yourself for so long when it's that bad. And then you're going to change or you're going to blow yourself up.
I don't see that happening.
Well, okay, that's okay.
They continue to act the way they're acting.
Right, but what I have to deal with is my reaction to that.
To them, which should
My reaction to them.
which brings forth compassion.
Right, so when my niece told me she had something going on that was really hard for her, I said, I'm so happy for you because I see this is the moment of your transformation. I wasn't happy for her suffering, I was happy for her strength that moment brought her to awareness to change.
Okay.
So that's what, maybe the words I chose weren't, because anger is a thing to be made. Which I'm trying not to be, but I'm failing miserably, okay? I'm failing miserably. I know, so that's the thing, is I want to not be that angry, because it kills me inside. It's like, I want to be this person. How did I get there? Because I'm like, life has never been this hard. And it's because I'm angry. And I used to be kind, and I don't feel kind, I feel pissed off and want to hurt somebody, So my question is, really it's not about them, it's always about me, and if that's just a reflection, that's my reflection. That horrible, evil person is my reflection. So whomever I want to name that person, however I want to change from me being hateful, I have to say, wow, you're there. suck it up and be better. Ultimately, I have to suck it up and be better to not see that reflection. But does that mean I turn off the news and don't watch them? I mean, that makes things better for me. Go ahead.
I don't know if I can add anything that's helpful, but this is how I look at it when I look at the confusion in the world. It's like we're all confused. And so it's like we're all at the party and we're all kind of drunk. Someone's got to sober up to be a designated driver. And so you have to, like, some of us have to get unconfused.
Right.
So we have to work on ourselves first, and that's
Right.
That's what I'm getting out of what you're saying. And there's different ways of doing that.
That's the only solution.
You can, yeah. So
Right.
we work on ourselves first, and then if we sober up, then we can drive people home, which is enlightenment.
Well, but we can't really. We can just watch them and be an example, because we can't help them. That's the thing that's made me suffer a lot. I want to help somebody, and I can't do it. It's an inside job. So there's frustration there too. It's like, Khenchen's just good enough to show up and remind me of the thoughts I should be having instead of the things that I have been having, And so I think that it's just for me, I'm just really grateful to be here because I know it's all about me. It's not coming at me, it's coming from me. All of it. The hate in the whole wide world. There's a whole lot of hate in me. So, and I didn't think it was, but this is what I prayed for. Oh, to become enlightened. Take it back! It's not an easy task. Just kidding, So, here you are in the middle of it and remembering that I asked for it. However that works. Now, I don't feel like I'm anywhere near it, but it's a struggle. And it's a real struggle, and I showed up today and made a better choice. This is the better choice. That's what I can do. But I have to know that I'm not still drunk and I'm going down the right path. Because alcohol and drugs has sounded really good lately. I'm just telling you, I've been sober for a lot of years. Anyhow, I'm here. Thank you.
So here is teaching us how to take care of our own mind. You see, that's the main point. How to take care of your own mind, and then how to play from there to help others, if you can. But our mind is fully kind of prepared and to cultivation of the loving kindness, compassion to all others, without any prejudice, without any discriminating. To all others. And from there, how you can do, how you can play. Like, look at the life story of Buddha himself. After he attained enlightenment, it's a Buddhahood. First his message talked only for 5 disciples. 4 noble truths. From there he started. And then he did, in his 45 years, he did whatever he could to anybody who encountered him. Always just give whatever he can, To some they like, they respect. Some they don't like him. And they say, no, I'm not interested with you. They left, So there are a lot of those things there. So that's why it's very important explanation. Not those magic things, but in our daily life, what you can do, how you can handle. We as a beginner, how we should practice first. I'm sure you have heard of, some great Bodhisattvas. They gave their arms, they gave their heads, they are we are not where they are, we are not up there, Even somebody pinches, I will scream, So we do what we can, but we start from there. There being a very practical way, practical how you can handle. Then through there, step by step, then you can change your mind. You can improve our mind, progress our mind, step by step. But as mentioned, first you have to convince that you really understood it. And based on reasons, it's called empirical. No, empirical. So empirically you understand, and then put into practice as much as you. And it's very difficult to change immediately that moment because we are so habituated this. I used this word before. Inveterate propensity, you know that?
Yes.
You see, all habits, the samsaric habits are so deeply ingrained, habituated. It's difficult to change. It's like pulling rubber, you know. You pull it and you release it, it goes back. You pull it, goes back. You pull it. So you have to, so that's why we need to nerve, courage, go forward.
Patience.
Not patience, patience is the wrong way, but you have to practice.
Yeah.
No patience, patient, you know.
Patience is
you know.
like when we
You have to
practice, it
practice.
doesn't give it a
You
result.
need,
You gotta be patient.
no patient, you need courage. Okay, be patient means wasting your time.
Oh, I'm not sure.
Stay here, be patient, you know. I say, okay.
I didn't mean that. I didn't mean like that.
Forbearance.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what you need. That.
that's what I meant.
Yeah, forbearance, yes. Yeah. You bear the difficulties.
Correct.
Okay. Okay. How was this morning?
So
It's good?
So
It's helpful?
Yes, thank you.
Yeah. These are some practical approach. We should then see how we can do ourselves better. So we will continue this, more. Here we just only talked about loving kindness, mostly compassion. Then continues Bodhichitta here, so the love and compassion, and on the practice of Sutra and the mantras. Okay. Now time is this morning. Everything's in permanent. Every second is going through. Now it's illusion. Oh, we got here 2 hours ago. Now it's all gone. We just talked, reflected, contemplated. So just reflect yourself. If there are any meaningful things that you can hear that happened, refreshing your understanding, recollecting, appreciate, rejoice. And then we go forward from there. So for my own benefit, I will practice these things. And to help others, I will continue to practice this. Some dedication prayers.
Yes. So maybe a short dedication on page 38 of the prayer book. In English?
Yeah, English good.
Okay. By this virtue, may I achieve the all-knowing state, and may all who travel on the waves of birth, old age, sickness, and death cross the ocean of samsara by defeating all enemies, confusion, and cause of suffering. May the teachings of the great Drikung Ratna Shri, who is omniscient, Lord of the Dharma, Master of interdependence, continue and increase to study, practice, contemplation, meditation, until the end.